I've been right in there. So we should be live in 2, 3, 5, 4, 3. Keep going. Y'all go ahead. I'm gonna mute out.
All right.
You need to say what you just said. You need to say what you just said, Corey.
Yeah. I just wanted to talk about, some of the issues that kind of plague the Black community. You know what I mean? As far as us having actual pertinent discussions that actually lead to something that we can utilize in our everyday life, or even just come to a better understanding of. If we do just a little bit of general reading and get a general understanding of some of these subject matters, we'll have the discussion will go a lot better, I think. And that's just my opinion, on that. So, Vance, what you think about that, man? I think Vance say he busy, but we got a nice panel. We got the pseudo killers on the panel tonight. We got Ken in here. We got Dr. Oya Mayat. We got Brother Vance from Politically Incorrect Podcast. We just in here. What's going on?
Yeah, man, I agree with you, Corey, man. When we get into these subjects, man, a lot of people gotta dig in deep, man, because it's not just something you can just glance at and didn't know everything about it. You know what I mean? It takes some days, months, years.
Yeah. And just like I say, I'm not asking people to go in deep. Just get a general understanding. You know what I'm saying? Of whatever said subject matter is. That
right.
way, if you do have a question or a disagreement, it'll be more coherent. You know what I'm saying? When you do bring these subject matters up, because a lot of times we arguing past each other, like we arguing with each other, but it's not what that person is actually saying. It's just the way they had worded things that caused the confusion. And now we going down a rabbit hole that had nothing to do with the actual subject matter. You know what I mean? So
right.
I think we waste a lot of time, and we could be having some. We do have some great discussions, but I think they get bogged down in the minutia. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I think just a little general, taking the time out to do a little bit of general studying would help out to remedy some of that.
And then you get the 10 minutes of, hold up, man, let me finish. No, you look, you know what I'm saying? You got all that. It's like, man, after a while, people be like, man, what's going on here? What's really going on? You know what I mean? But it takes a lot of people just listening to other folk too, man. You know what I mean? I had to learn that a lot along the way as well. Still learning.
Yeah, that come with discipline and maturity too. You know what I mean? So I mean, everybody interrupt. You know what I mean? That's gonna happen. You ain't never gonna stop that totally. But it's just when we all can understand the same terms, and when we all understand what we mean by what we mean, I think the conversation goes a lot better.
Right. That's why I like how we do it, man. We'll pull the word up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And get the full understanding of what's going on or whatever. Get the audience in on, like we learn together sometime. Get the audience in on
it. Oh yeah, a lot of the time we in real time. So you know what I mean?
Hey, Chef said let him in, whoever controlling it. He might not hear me.
I ain't got no controls.
But yeah, man, I'm with you on that. Let me get them sources. You know what I mean? We got some great, references, the authors we be picking. You know what I mean? With people with professionals in the subject.
No doubt. We always pushing them good authors. You know what I mean? Like I say, I just purchased Richard Dawkins' book and another Lawrence Krauss book. I think I got the whole collection now. Lawrence Krauss
Already.
now at this point. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you put me on Lawrence Krauss, man. I heard, I saw his book or whatever, but I didn't never go to pick it up. But when you started talking about it, man, that made me interested in even looking into his work. You got some deep stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's that
No
master
doubt,
level
no
right
doubt.
there, yo. He on point.
And they they timeless. You know what I'm saying? Like you can keep them books, you can refer back to them forever. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the library, right? That's the collection.
Good.
Yes, indeed. That's the collection for the library right there. You know what I mean? For the kids, the generations to come to your house, the grandchildren come to your house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pass it down. When I'm dead and gone, I'm gonna let my sons carry on the library, carry on the, you know what I mean? And just keep on building.
That's why I've been buying a lot of hardbacks. You know, they're a little costly, you know what I'm saying? But, I've been buying a lot of the hardback books, you know what I mean? So that, they stay in better shape. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to start ordering them Jones too. Hey, let Chef in, yo. I don't know if he hear me or not. Yeah, I was trying to tell let him in real quick. He in the back.
I came straight in though.
Yeah, I think they was talking on that canon class, man. But you saw the video with young Pharaoh.
I saw a piece of it. I saw just like a piece of it, man. It was kind of outrageous. I only seen a few seconds of it though.
Yeah, man. I can imagine the whole video, man. We probably pass out.
Yeah. Yeah, the few seconds I heard was kind of outlandish. I don't even really remember what they said, but I just know it was way outlandish.
Yeah, he pretty much was saying, we star people, we come from the stars, and that the other people don't have the same chemical makeup. Where are they from? Said they're strangers.
Right, yeah.
It's like, well, what other people you talking about, bro? It's only humans. We the only humans left.
Yeah, I remember what he said now. Yeah, that was kind of crazy, and that's real, especially for somebody in like Nick Cannon's position. Mm-hmm. I would, and to be like, he have the means to actually get this information. You know what I mean? Like he ain't broke or nothing or poor or nothing like that. He got the time and the means to sit down and actually get the real information that he need or that he looking for.
Facts.
But I guess that don't make money though.
He in Howard University, man. I'm pretty sure there's some professors in there that can put him on point. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of the guests that he brings.
They got a biology department, I'm sure.
Exactly.
He
ain't got to go far.
No, he ain't got to go far. So it's right there in his hands. He just don't want the information.
I think he's falling into the need to follow up conspiracies, man. Ever since he started talking about the Dr. Sebi thing, man, it just seemed like he's been doing a lot of that lately. Like, bringing Professor Griff on there, and then got Umar Johnson, you know what I mean? It's just like he's going in that lane right now for some reason, but
doing a lot of the just dealing with a lot of the pseudo information, and that's what gets the views and the attention these days. So I can see how that going down that road is enticing. But if you claim to love black people, the way he claimed and in the way that Buzz Lightyear's claim, then you would definitely want them to have more right information than wrong information.
Right,
that's my whole goal anyway in life, is to have more right information than wrong information.
Right, and think about the children that's going to come up looking at his shows. They already watch his comedy shows, and their class in their schools is teaching them a whole nother like the real science, and then they go and listen to that and hear that and like, hold up, so you know what I'm saying, which one do we follow? But you know, I think our children are going to be a little bit smarter than that and going, you know, go with the logic. You know,
they try to create what you call is a false equivocation. You know what I mean? So like they try to make you think that you know, science and these myths or these conspiracy theories or religion is kind of on the same plane. It's just about what suits you better. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, what's best for you. You know, that's kind of where they try to put it at. But it's not that at all. They're not on the equal plane. The best thing is reality all the time. You know, no matter what the situation is, reality is the best situation at all times. You know.
Man, it's
go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying, you know, that's the best. Hold on, what the hell's going on? Hold on for a minute. There's some action going on my street.
Well, I say, look, you ain't about to get locked up, man. Like, hold up, they surrounded me.
What's going on down here, man?
Yeah, man. If you gonna have to jump back in this jump, man, I gotta handle some business real quick. If anybody else on here, man. Yo.
Oh yeah, kid. I'm back.
Yeah, now
yeah,
I was gonna say I had to handle some business real quick for like 15 minutes, y'all. I'm gonna jump back on it because I'm driving right now. I'm about to park this jump. All right.
Okay, so y'all gonna leave me on the freestyle.
Yeah,
by myself, acapella.
I'm about to talk to these people. Matter of fact, man, tell them about that Lawrence Krauss, man. I gotta go ahead and talk to these people real quick, man. I ain't want that all up on the stream.
No doubt, I hear you.
All right.
But yeah, to the people out there listening, to the audience, I can't see the YouTube. I'm traveling myself. I'm in the car myself, so I can't see the chat right now. I don't think. Maybe I can see the chat. Oh yeah, I can see the chat. Oh no, I'm playing games now. Yeah, I'm double playing. Well, what's up, Decentavo? That's my man's right there in the chat. Kofi Pie Side TV. Shine in there. I see you, Shine. Mika, what's going on, Mika? We was having a discussion yesterday, Mika. I forgot. I was chatting with you about something yesterday. I think you was cussing me out about something. I was like, man. Well, I forgot what that was about. But yeah. Peace and Black Power. Who did everybody vote in the chat? We got, like Unc say, we got 32,000 people in the chat. Did everybody vote in the chat? You know what I mean? I mean, this is a historic vote. They say the early voters, I heard it was like 90 million early voters had voted already. So that's already historic right there. I think I voted myself. So just to put that out there. But I think we need to focus more not on the presidential vote. It's important to vote for the president, but in my opinion, it's more important to vote for your local officials, you know, your city council, the superintendent of the school corporation, you know, the chief of police, all of that, all of those different positions. You know, you vote for your judges in your city. So, you know, you think about, you know, how the court system goes and the, you know, how this and that is unfair. And, you know, every time you go to court, you're looking at, you got some white dude, you know, with his glasses pulled down on his nose, looking down on you. You know, why not have a brother and sister? I'm not saying that we don't have brothers and sisters in those positions, but it would we could make those brothers and sisters feel more comfortable about giving out equal justice if they had other brothers and sisters, you know, in that same field or on that same level with them in politics or government, you know. So I think it's really, I say that to say that it's real important, or it's more important to me, in my opinion, to vote for your local officials, you know, because then they'll be up in later years, they'll be up for those governor seats and those Senate seats and stuff like that. And so you can put them into those positions. And eventually, you know, they'll be able to get up enough popularity to raise enough campaign money so they can run for president and stuff like that. So, you know, you gotta start somewhere. And I always say, you know, start in the house. So, you know, you start in the house, start over with your local officials. You know what I mean? Make sure you know, you go down and you vote out that judge that's you know, throwing the book at petty crimes, you know. If the school corporation ain't right, you know, well, you know, you got to put somebody in there. You know, you got to vote somebody in there that's got the right agenda. You know, you gotta. One thing about Black people, we know all the statistics about sports. We can tell you all about football and basketball and who had these stats in this year and back in 1997 they had this many points and was blowed out by that many points, or this boxer threw this many punches. We know all about that, right? Mm-hmm. But we don't know about who voted on what legislation and who didn't vote on what legislation, whose agenda is the right agenda for us, you know. What person who's actually you know, trying to get into the school board seat, the superintendent seat, what their qualifications is, and how to and what do they feel about certain issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to know those type of statistics, because those are the ones that directly affect our lives. You know what I mean? But I think we got Brother Unk back in here, and I see Dr. Maya had unmuted her microphone, so I just wanted to allow them to elaborate on some of that I said.
Yeah, we just had a good, powerful conversation, didn't we?
Oh, beautiful. I'm getting ready to send you his photograph, you know, so you know who you were on the telephone with. But go ahead and tell the audience what happened.
No, we basically wanted to, and I'm gonna put the link in the chat because I see the brother did send the money. Conversation for pay. Appreciate the donation, bro. You really did. I'm gonna put that link in there. But the conversation is, should we stifle the voice of young Pharaoh and Nick Cannon? And based off what I know about the place I live, I think it would be wrong to stifle the conversation, not to let them talk. I think it would be wrong and not holding the standards. And, you know, everybody have a right to talk, whether they're wrong or right, whatever. And everybody has a right to present their side. So I absolutely wouldn't want that. But the problem with that is, it's time for us to wade in. So I actually had a conversation with a person that are actually willing to wade in on the subject matter at Howard. I think we do ourselves a disservice when we continue to allow people to get away with kicking misinformation. Okay, aside from character, right? We're talking about the lives and the education of our young brothers and sisters. And I'm glad that we're to the point because this is an update. You know, science usually says, well, they're a bunch of quacks, we're not going to address it. Everybody on this panel know how that goes. Okay, but now the update is based off of social media, based off of access to internet and universities and all that. You have to address these fools. You have to make a stance, a qualified stance against the misinformation. We can no longer sit back and allow, oh, it's harmless. Young Pharaoh is harmless. Nick Cannon is harmless. No, it's not. It's not. They're dangerous with the misinformation. It's dangerous to our community. And the dangerous part is only hearing one side. It's time for science to be heard. And Doc, no, that's what we represent. We represent telling the side of the story that most of us don't make it to. Most of us don't go to universities. Most of us don't pay enough attention in school. If we do, right, we don't go as far as we need to go. Okay, even when you're in college, you don't pay attention to those core classes that's serious on subjects. You know what I'm saying? Concrete, Corey know it. Vance know it. Kent know that. You can actually be in college and not even in disregard evolution. How ignorant is that? So for me to see Nick Cannon with a class inside of the library has been verified. He's actually in the library. He can get his lazy butt up, walk to the section biology and get some books on the subject. Now, we can't allow that to happen that way. So hopefully we'll have a counter to what was done on Nick Cannon's masterclass. Good, Doc.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, you said everything correctly. Like you said, it has to be a counter. And I agree 100% with what you were saying when we were on the phone with that person, that the goal is not to censor Nick Cannon, right? You know, because like you said several times, you said we in America, you know, people can talk and spew their, you know, their ideas and their thoughts. But it has to be a counterclaim. We can't be biased. You know, we need to see both sides of the coin. And so that's what you articulated when we were on the phone with him. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I was very, it was very disheartening when Brother On called me today and pointed to, you know, told me, you need to listen to this, you know, you need to listen to this. And I'm looking and I said, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening at Howard. So he said, well, what would happen at Morgan? You know, what would you all have done at Morgan? And I said, well, first of all, if someone were to come to Morgan State University and air a show on our campus, that person would have to put some sort of disclaimer on the show so that when people tune in, they know that the views and ideas and thoughts expressed on that show has nothing to do with Morgan. So Morgan, me knowing President Wilson and the Provost Young, they would have said, hold on, we got to make a clear distinction that you're just using this space for your show and that it's not affiliated with Morgan. So I said, well, the first thing that would have been done at Morgan, if we found out that a show was being, you know, aired on our campus and that show was spewing misinformation, that a disclaimer was put there, you know, on the show, so that people would know that, you know, the show wasn't affiliated with us. We're just, you know, housing it. So I was upset when I heard that that Nick Cannon, you know, even just not even just the guy that he just brought on. I don't even want to say his name. That guy. So I was disappointed when I heard he brought on that guy and even other guests that Nick Cannon had on previously. I felt like he, you know, he's exposing people to a lot of misinformation, and I don't want to say he's using Howard's name, but Howard's name is in the mix, and that's not cool on any level. And so in my opinion, you know, I think that a disclaimer needs to be, well, two things. I think that a disclaimer needs to be added to a show, that the views and thoughts expressed on the show do not reflect those of Howard University. I think that, that like Brother Ong said, there needs to be a counter. So if he's putting out information, I think that, you know, people like, you know, you all, the Pseudo Killers, Real Black Atheist Show, and other people, Mossy, people need to stand up and counter that, you know, and see both sides of the coin. So I think those are the things that need to happen. Brother Uncle Cat?
I'm right here.
Yeah, those are the things that definitely need to happen, going forward. Because like I said, it's not even just the dude that he just brought on. He's brought on a lot of guests that spewed a lot of misinformation. And so the only way to combat misinformation, the only way you can combat misinformation is with the propagation of information. And that's what, I know the Real Black Atheist Show, Pseudo-Killas, Mossy Warrior Clan, you got the MBK and all those brothers. I know that's what you all are trying to do. But unfortunately, the sad part is that these platforms, like, I think that you all disseminate amazing information. I do. I listen to you, I listen to Real Black Atheists. I listen to the Pseudo-Killer Show. I listen to MBK. I listen to Mossy Warrior Class. And I'm like, wow, even Dagger Squad. I listen to those shows and I was like, these guys really putting out some good information. But it seems like nowadays people don't want the information. They want to be told they're going to fly through the sky. They want to be told that aliens are coming down. They want to so I don't know, Unc. I mean, we up against a monster, and I mean, I'm here for the fight, but it's just look.
That's why I reached out to you. I know you have sons to go to Howard University. I know I have a daughter who is inspiring to go to Howard University, and I'm just not going for it. I'm not a hater. I'm a participator. So as soon as you put those ideas out, right, in the halls of knowledge and wisdom, then you gotta have a counter. You got to. So I'm a complete advocate of the young pseudo, Sarah Stupicetti, you know what I'm saying? Divine Suspect. I'm an advocate of them. Now I say their names, right? Because this is how we do it. We have fun. But in actuality, man, I appreciate them voicing their voice on Black history, on evolution, and all that. I mean, they sit up like ducks. It's like a crapshoot. I appreciate them sitting up there as targets. I'm just saying we got to shoot the targets down. And so I'm going to work on my game, right? I'm gonna have. You say Sheffrin got a high-powered super camera system. Everybody camera got to look like that. What I'm saying is the way we do business has been rendered obsolete. I'll say it again. The way we do business has been rendered obsolete as soon as you start seeing people like Young Pharaoh and them on Nick Cannon's show, on Vlad TV. Man, I'm telling you, then the shit we doing is obsolete. We got the best. We got the accuracy. We got the scientific community behind us. We have the core of what Africa did and gave to humanity. We are undefeated. Now we got to promote our thing. Our thing got to be better. Dr. Y'all should be getting way more views than she get with those shows that she has. We should be getting way more views than that. Now, you know what I'm saying? We got to be able to compete. It's like we got the best guns on a damn wooden ship. It ain't going to fly no more. We have been rendered obsolete, and you got to realize that. We have to recognize that. We have to recognize that Shorty on his A game when it comes to marketing who and what he is. It might be some shim sham, flim flam, bim bam, but he on his A game, and I'm gonna give him that. Okay? Presentation got to be better. Commitment got to be better around here. The support got to be better. Don't talk me to death. Don't waste my time away from my babies. Don't do it. Because it's serious out here in these streets, in these pandemic streets, and these fools is talking against it. So we all got to tighten up around here, right? Dr. Oyama is a damn resource. She can go straight to the source. She is to be respected and honored as a damn professor that she is. And sometimes all that get lost in the shuffle. You feel me? Sometimes based off of being around a crowd of craziness, right, that gets lost in the shuffle. When a person looking, they can't tell the difference between the fool and the accuracy. Our job so they know the difference, y'all. So yeah, like I said, I'm on their head. I'm on their head. Anybody want to add something to that? Where you at, Sheffrin? You want to add something?
Oh no, yeah, I agree. What's up, everybody? I agree. We need to step our production up, and anything that I can do to assist. I know me and Dr. Mayat in the same town. So it's nothing. I'm part owner in the bar and the restaurant that's getting built now. So, I was thinking about doing shows in there, because it's a real nice look. So, you know, anytime, you know, if she want to present something, you know what I mean, we can link up. You know, I got all of the equipment and I'm trying to get it cracking because we definitely have to ramp up our production with our information because it goes hand in hand nowadays. But go ahead, y'all.
Hey
Oh
man,
yeah.
you're right. It goes hand in hand. We gotta stop. So we acting like you know, we got the rocket ship, but putting some
With
regular
wooden
gas,
boats. We got rocket ships with wooden boats.
putting some regular gas in it. Think we going somewhere. We ain't going no damn way like
Right, right.
that. Go ahead, Doc.
No, I was going to say I agree with him, and you know, and Chevron, you're right. We are in the same city, and we haven't really linked up and did anything, but we are.
You just
I don't know
put
what
yourself.
happened just now. Can you all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
we hear you now.
Yeah, somebody was just calling me. I think that was brother Jabari, in a matter of fact, Chevron from Reality Speaks. But
Okay, yeah.
yeah, he just hit me up. But anyway, yeah. We're in the same city, and so definitely when you get your spot, we can do some things. We can do some things. But I think I agree with Ankh. I think that all of the platforms that everyone has built, like I said, Pseudo Killas, Real Black Atheists, Mossy, MBK, my platform, Garfield platform. I mean, we come with the information. And I mean, you seeing videos that got 1,000 views, 500 views. And I'm not saying that I'm not grateful for those views, you know, any views, you know, I'm grateful for. But I look at, you know, these platforms who promote, you know, the misinformation, disinformation, and malinformation, they got 500,000 views. And so, oh my goodness, he keeps calling me back. The
Go ahead,
people are,
get him. Just go ahead, get him. He might be talking about something. Get him. Tell him I said
all
what's up.
right, let me get him. I'll be back. Let me get him.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's definitely, you know what I mean? Like when you come to town, you feel me? We definitely can set shit up. I know Kent be back and forth near here and Vance close. You dig what I'm saying? So, yo, we can set up something probably every 3 months.
We
You
got
feel
you.
me?
We got you. Absolutely.
Take up a little collection, get everybody to town. You feel me? And we present the same way, you know, Sinetta do his thing. We can, you feel me? We can up our production and put out some good shows with good content. You feel me? That can be timeless. You know what I mean?
Right.
Speaking on each subject that we be addressing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm with it. You know what I mean? I'm with it.
Yeah, I mean, we got to. We ain't got to bite off a whole lot that we can't chew. But what we
Right.
do is, whatever piece we take, we got to be dedicated to that piece. This is essential. Like you have to admit when you're outmatched, and at this point, we're just outmatched with the production.
Yeah, they running circles around.
Running circles around us, yo. They got Mickey Mouse. We got King Kong. You know what I'm saying? King Kong can't get out the building.
Right.
And them brothers is Thanos with it, man, with the production.
You feel me?
Can't let them get that last jewel.
Man, go ahead, Kent.
Nah, I just said they Thanos with it, man. We can't let them get that last jewel, man. They gonna take this joint over, knock us all the way out the box.
Yeah. Just because you got the right information, we obviously see having the right information don't mean shit if you can't quote unquote.
Yo, move over, yo, come on, Dad. Oh damn, I forgot I'm on.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I had to get off the job. I was in the truck, man, about to check in and jump.
Oh man.
I'm down Pennsylvania Avenue. These coons can't drive, yo.
All right. Crazy. So
hey,
yeah,
who was supposed to come? Who was supposed to come on with the spirituality jump?
I don't know where you at. I put the daggone link in the chat. Where you at, brother? You should be here. Where you at?
Somebody said something about Jeremiah Judah or something.
There wasn't no damn Jeremiah.
Yay, Jeremiah. That's my man.
There wasn't no Jeremiah Judah. I'm gonna put the link in one time. Yeah, Jeremiah crazy, yo. But I like Jeremiah. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yo. He's the craziest Hebrew, nicest guy ever with me, yo. I ain't even gonna lie.
Right.
Yeah, that's real talk, yo. He literally don't mean no harm. He don't, yo. He don't. He really don't. That's the link, man. I know y'all can see that link in that chat room, man. I shot the link, Sonny. Y'all can't see that link, yo. Are y'all serious at this point? Now,
Sonny,
Niger civilization was good. Sonny boy, but there you go. I sent the link, Minka. Y'all ain't sending that link? Oh, y'all serious? Oh, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. What channel am I on?
oh, Sonny Boy saying nobody would be here without the Most High.
He
That's
tripping.
what he on. That's what he talking about.
Nah, what? I'm on it. This ain't the real black. I thought I opened up on the pseudo-killers. Then ain't I'm on the pseudo-killers, y'all? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I got you. My fault. I got to do it like this. Get that link in there. All right. Got it.
Nobody inbox them the link on Facebook.
Yeah. Nah, Sonny ain't on no damn Most High. He on that anti-coronavirus shit, though.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just saying, nobody in California got it, Unc. Not my community. My man Joe, but with that one, boy, you out of here with that, Sonny. You my man, yo. You know it, yo. I don't mean no harm, yo.
Hey man, why they boarding up the windows, man, up there in DC, man, and Walmarts and all kind of mess, man. I mean Kmart and all that.
What they doing? What's up?
I heard they boarding up windows, man, for tomorrow.
What's tomorrow? The
election.
Oh, yeah, it ain't, why they doing that? It ain't gonna be that.
They think the Proud Boy is gonna be out tomorrow.
I said, they ain't that bad, ain't it? I'm gonna vote.
Oh shit! What, don't I supposed to do some kind of debate on Judah channel, yo? Damn. Don't I? I forgot about that.
He gonna say you running.
I am running shit. Okay, you you got me.
He gonna use that. They can't wait to use that.
We ain't figure out what time it was though. Ain't nobody hit me up. Hey, there go the link, man. Where y'all at? Where the hell y'all
Somebody
at?
in the
Where you at, Kyle?
He in the chat. I mean in the back chat. We gotta let him on.
Got Sonny. Where the other dude at? Where Kyle at? Where the hell is he at? Let me see. Where is he at? So yeah, we definitely upping our production. We waiting on our music. We waiting on a couple things. Not gonna say who we waiting on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm not gonna say it. They're gonna tell on themselves.
Go ahead and mute that.
Waiting on some things, man. We got artists. We got everything we need. We got the right information. Got artists, man. I know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put up a there gonna go fund me. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do to get that. Watch. What I'm gonna do. Promote scientific literacy. I'm gonna put that up.
You know, Jeremiah, me and him gonna show you that the Most High gonna rule all this, and we gonna beat y'all up.
Man. Serious about that too. Hey, Kyle, what you got?
Peace, man.
What up, Kyle? What up, Sonny?
What's going on? Peace to the panel. I don't know, Dr. Myers. Peace to the Queen too, and all the viewers. But the reason why I wanted to come on here, man, is because I see what y'all doing, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm not trying to be a negative undertone to the show, but I don't think we all understand the root cause to this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all bringing out information, we bringing out facts, but we're not addressing why people are becoming increasingly pseudo in this age. And you know what I'm saying? Like, when I was in high school and in college, I don't recall anybody ever being a flat earther. I don't recall growing up with people thinking that it was Hebrews. But you see this insurgence once we have the age of technology. And so I'm not sure if y'all understand what I do for a living, but I deal highly with the IoT and the internet and, the Internet of Things, basically. So I'm in the IT sector. And there is something that's called data algorithms, right? I'm not sure if y'all know what that is, but basically it's a process of which information is gathered, processed, deciphered, and it places you in certain groups and categories based on that data. The data they're talking about is your age, sex, location, what you see, a search history, everything. And so I say all that to say that social media creates the platform for pseudos, because pseudos create their own platform. So they're constantly inundating their timeline and adding people from all walks of life, but they all have something in common. They all think the same. So, like when you're on Facebook, when you search for people, it recommends people that you may like, that are agreeing with you. And so you surrounding yourself with thousands of people that are also pseudo. And so when we as scholastic individuals come against that with facts and methodology and whatever we do, it's a moot point, because they don't realize that they are the minority, but they made themselves the majority based on their social media status. Like I'm talking about YouTube, Facebook, Google, any search engine that you have on your phone is based on algorithms. And so the way that we solve that is to educate the people so that the people know that they are under attack. The attack is not going to be a physical attack. The attack is a mental attack. And we are at intellectual war, and we don't know we at war. And so we don't know how to fight right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, I'm not trying to preach, but I appreciate you allowing me to come on. But I just wanted to get this out to people, because no matter what we do on here, no matter how we feel, because we're intellectuals, it's still going to be 500 more people on your timeline that's going to go against what you say, because they got a friend list that says something contradictory. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how to get the people to understand that we're not arguing with our brothers and sisters in their right mind. We're arguing with our brothers and sisters that has been taken to a different place. They're in a different reality, because you add your own, you make your own reality with social media. You add who you want, you join the group that you want, and now you look at this every single day, 6 to 8 hours a day, and you think it's real life. And we can't help that, but all we can do is educate the people of what they're up against. And I digress, man, but I think we're missing that huge point, because we're looking at the solutions, not the cause, and we're not focused on the right cause. I mean the right root cause. Excuse me.
The
Hey,
source of it.
that was that's that whole everything you said was very pertinent to the whole conversation. The root cause. We're in the age of information, and then we also in the United States, so we got the freedom of speech. You know,
Right.
so even you if you follow politics a little bit, and I'm sure you do, Kyle, but speaking for the audience, if y'all follow politics, you'll see that every other month you got Facebook and Twitter up in front of Congress, you know what I'm saying, or up in front of the Senate, answering questions, because it's difficult not to infringe on one's First Amendment rights. You heard Dr. Maya and Brother Unk say they're not out to shut down, Nick Cannon or Buzz Lightyear's platform, or nothing like that. They're just here to combat the information with right information. And so we kind of stuck in a kind of a crazy place, because legally you don't want to infringe on one's First Amendment rights, but at the same time we do have to recognize what the cause is, for this pseudo information to be so attractive these days. But and also, we gotta look at it from that perspective too, that we gotta step our game up. You know what I mean? Because they know how to put their media out. They know how to make it sound attractive, and they know what to say. And we have to be on that same level, but with the correct information. But I just appreciated that from you, Kariel, especially you in coming from the IT field. That's very, very important, being that we are in the age of information. But go ahead, y'all.
Yeah. Somebody else want to say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's also a technique to reaching the individuals that believe the pseudo stuff. You know what I mean? Like, remember, we were saying you can't just give them facts because they
cuss them out. Way to do it, cuss them out.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna turn them in the other direction. How you say it? Leave them, make them leave the theater or something like that. You get kicked out the movie theater.
They'll kick you out the movie. You don't get a chance to talk to them.
Yeah, but even the way we think, like sometimes I'll be like, yo, as long as I just bring them facts, they can't deny the facts. Then they can't got no choice but to believe it, or at least agree with it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, when you get taught the techniques, man, sometimes it's a whole nother angle you gotta reach them on. I think we gotta master that art of how to talk to them, and you know, get them to understand, like try to understand their reasoning first, and once we can understand how they reason and get them to understand their reasoning and faulty reasoning, then I think we can kind of work on them. But it's hard. It ain't like you could just come up to them and show them a source and they automatically gonna rock with you.
Man, look, hey Ken, you saying some real stuff, bro. But like, okay, so for two intelligent things to communicate, they gotta have protocol, right? That's like basically the language of which like technology sends from one server to the client, whatever you want to call it, right? But like, so if I'm telling you something, Kent, and you in your mind this word means something else, there's no way that I can transmit my point of view to you because you're thinking that it means something else, right? And that's the issue is, right, we have a community that fills itself with pseudo or whatever word I would say, esoteric would be another good example of words. They
that was a good one.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They feel themselves and inundate themselves with a reality that's not based on reality. You know what I'm saying? And so when we're having these conversations and we're talking about science, they don't even understand what a primate is. So you can't even tell them about, like, it's like there's so many different layers to what's happening, and it's because of this pain that we have as a people historically. And the fact that we can create our own source of joy by adding whatever friends you want on Facebook and getting the stuff that you want to see, it's empowering the people. You know what I'm saying? And what it does, it helps your body to release something called dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical reaction that happens that releases a feeling of joy or happiness or pleasure, right? And so when we see things that are in agreement with us, no matter if it's right or wrong, our body release dopamine. And so people are becoming dopamine, they call it dope heads, you know what I'm saying? They're called dopamine dependent people because the false information that they're getting that builds their narrative makes them high, makes them happy. You know what I'm saying? Then you come around, Kent, or Concrete Corey, or Brother and y'all snatch that away, and we become the enemies because they don't. You know what I'm saying?
I had somebody tell me I was of the spirit of the enemy one time. I was like, damn, that's deep.
Yeah, bro, that's how but that's their reality, bro. Like they have constructed an entire different reality that is very, very difficult for us as people who deal with tangible objects. We want to be able to measure it. We want to be able to look at the time that it's been in existence, all these type of things, right? Like those are things that we would go to. You know what I'm saying? But they go to an imaginary place that they have control over the facts there. And so when we come in with these different information, they see it as, oh, we bringing in white information, so I gotta reject it because I'm trying to build myself up to be something more powerful than I really am in this reality. And so now you become an enemy to these people. You know what I'm saying? It's so deep, bro. Like I don't even know how to even address this because, like, matter of fact, it was a Senate hearing about 2 years ago. The Senate hearing was pretty much targeted at Stanford University. In their master's and doctorate level classes, they have classes that are based on persuasive technology. I'm not sure if y'all even heard of that, but like it talks about how social media and technology is used to manipulate people to keep them more engaged. And the reason why you're going to be more engaged is because it's things that you want to see, you want to hear. So you get fake news because you're searching for the Russian scandal or you're searching for the Pizzagate. And so now you're being inundated with Pizzagate stuff. And so all your timeline, you see this stuff and it starts to be real to you. The same way with the Israelites or the Moors, because if you search for it on Google, Google sells information to Facebook, and then Facebook puts the information on IG. So now all on your social media, you're being inundated with false information because we all asked for it. You feel me? Like we're our own worst enemy because we don't want to deal with reality. Because I can guarantee you, if you start searching for oscillators or electronic tools or whatever, you're gonna be inundated with electronic and tech stuff on your Facebook timeline. But if you switch back over to Hebrew Israelite, you're gonna be inundated with Hebrew friend requests, and it gives you a false sense of the real world because the phone has become our real world, and we don't understand that these things can pull up everything that you look for. You can search right now for gray aliens attack Texas, and I can guarantee you'll find something.
Oh yeah.
My bad, bro. I'm long-winded, man. My bad. My bad.
No, you good.
I'll let you get your thing off. It's all good. So, clarity. So let me give you, watch this, Kyle. And you know I like to bring this up. Remember the conversation I had with you 5 Hebrew brothers? Remember that?
My bad, I was on mute. Yes, sir. I definitely remember that.
Okay, so that's the technique I use when I run across people who are willing to pay attention. Everybody else, I'm gonna cuss them out, and you wouldn't like me to this day. So it has to be for me. I can't talk with everybody else. It has to be a willingness to exchange ideas. Simple as that. So I was willing to learn from y'all, right? And y'all was willing to learn from me. And in that exchange, we learned something there. So if a person is not willing to exchange ideas with you, then you might as well beat him up anyway and make him look stupid because he ain't coming back anyway. So for me, I can't speak for everybody else. My technique is when I'm talking to some brothers and sisters, there's 1, respectful, 2, don't think they know everything, and 3, willing to exchange ideas, whether you're exchanging ideas to prove that my ideas are wrong, I don't have a problem with that. But as long as you're doing it in a respectful manner, we can have a continuing conversation. So I clearly understand how not to get put out the movies because obviously you here today, I didn't get put out the movies. Y'all didn't walk away from our conversation saying, man, Uncle crazy ass nigga, fuck him, he think you know everything. That ain't how it went. Y'all left saying, man, he a cool dude. I left saying, man, there's some cool ass dudes right there. But I say, but they definitely won't be doing that much longer. I did leave with that. Because I understood y'all was too intelligent to stay on the path you was on. Y'all just simply needed somebody to address the things that y'all was talking about in a manner that you can understand. And so, hey, I get that. I swear I do, Kyle. I do. It's just these dudes, like the young Pseudo, these dudes, like the Ali Muhammads and the Star Stupid Steady, dude, they challenge you on a whole different level. They're not trying to learn. They think they got it. They think they know. They think they teaching. It's just, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to always be at odds. Now, as for Nick Cannon, I'm not even going to put Nick Cannon in that category. I'm just not. Okay, he's a millionaire. He's a successful comedian, businessman, entrepreneur, right? And I think he generally wants to give people some good information. He just ain't sat down and talked to a Kyle. He ain't had a one-on-one with Brother Unk yet. He ain't had the conversation with a Sahutep, Amaral Squad, Dr. Oyamayat. He hasn't set no circles yet. You feel me? So I'm not going to put him there, right? I'm not going to challenge his character yet. Not yet. We'll find out. But like people like the dumb Pseudo, man, he's a hustler and a cheat. And we all know it. We all understand it to be the truth. He's a finagler. He's a thief. He steals people's logos. He does the whole 9 yards. So, for those people I have no tolerance for, I'm going to beat the brakes off you regularly. Have no tolerance for that. You run from a debate, you're a coward. I have no tolerance for that. So put your ideas out in the halls of science or the halls of wisdom and ideas and don't get mad when they get challenged. Like I never get mad. Hundreds of people challenge me over the years. I don't get mad. I just know that their arms too short to catch me. You're not going to defeat science, not unless you're using science. Where's the brother that's supposed to come on? Where is he at? What's up, Shango?
Yo, what's good? What's good?
What's up with what it do?
Not much. I was waiting for the African spirituality talk.
Yeah, where he at? Where is he at, man? The brother sent the bread. He did all that. Where the hell you at, man? If I had to send your money back, where you at? Dang, you must have went and got some backup. Let me see something here. Is that you, brother?
You know, ran him off, man. He out the movie theater.
Yeah, I was waiting for that boy too. I was waiting for him too.
He probably in the back. They ain't even checking in the back to see if it.
Back, man. I'm checking.
Got people dying back there.
Man.
Hey, one quick
water in there at least.
Hey, one quick thing, man. Hey, y'all gotta get that book, man. Corey put us on, man. That Giving the Devil His Due by Michael Sherman, yo. That goes with what Kyle was talking about earlier. You know what I'm saying, about trying to reach the pseudo. That's all I want to throw out there, though.
The name of that book is Giving the Devil His Due.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it I'm gonna share the audio in the back chat.
Yo, I want to thank you for letting me join this panel. I appreciate the information that you dropped today, bro. You helped me get a better understanding. I'm gonna finish reading that book so we can help people better understand this evolution stuff.
You're going in and out. Going in and out, yo.
I'm gonna finish reading that book so we can better help our people better understand this evolution stuff that seems to be above a lot of our people, you know.
Yeah, you dove in there with the forward of a book, acting like it was a scientific article.
No, because hey, I didn't try to do it like that. They took it that way.
Good God Almighty, I'm glad I listened to it. I was like, I listened to that, so I know what he was saying. You gotta listen. I was like, good God Almighty.
They took it there. I didn't try to take it there. I just trying to read the intro real quick so they can get a better understanding of what's going on, so they wouldn't be so lost.
Yeah, but you did hear me talk about the DNA part, right?
Yes, I did.
Inside of the cells, right?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, I ain't want you to think you was just a nut. It's the way you use it. I was like, huh? And then I had to acquiesce. I had to, regress. I had to regress. Say, hold on, let me. Okay, this is what he's talking about.
Because you really helped me. Like,
right, man.
Listening to you, you really helped me. You're the main reason why I grabbed the book. No nonsense.
Shit, I got that from either Kent's library or Concrete Core's library. They've been reading that shit longer than me. Trust me. I overlooked Gene's Decode. Not damn, wrong book. What's it called? Yellow book, Kent. God, what's it called?
That who the author?
Dawkins.
Oh, Magic of Reality?
No. You put me on that too, not that. The yellow one about the God, something. God delusion.
God delusion, yeah.
Nigga, do you know how many years I looked over that book?
That don't go deep.
You know how many years I walked Barnes Noble saying, get that book? I'm like, nah, it's a white boy. Nah. How many years?
He just dropped another one, I think either this year or last year, called Outgrowing God. That one was pretty dope. It was a little simpler.
Richard Dawkins?
Yeah, that God delusion is better than that though.
Richard Dawkins just dropped that?
Yeah.
That delusion was before his time.
Yeah, Sabio. Yeah, that God delusion was a piece of art though.
Hey, I view it like this. I don't view it as a God delusion. I view it as a God escape. It's an escape plan for when people don't want to learn. It's an escape plan when people don't want to figure out processes and logistics. Like all you gotta do, like that's like when you play Uno, that's like the reverse or the draw four. Like you can't pull that out. Like you pull that out, you He's doing some big stuff. And people use the God as if it's like a trump card or whatever. And they're like, well, God did it. Like, because you don't understand what it is, they blame God. And so, like, we got to bring people more back centered with education, man. We like, I don't know if y'all understand, but like I be listening to people talking in these groups, man, and fundamentally we don't understand the majority of the stuff that we be discussing in most of the chats on Facebook or YouTube. Like, and this is actually a good environment, right? But the majority of people, they look at it, they be on this, it be their first day looking up something, and they have a rebuttal. I'm like, how? You know, like how do you know enough to not agree with what the experts that been in this field for 15 years are saying?
You say how?
I be feeling that pain. I be feeling your pain, Kyle.
How?
Yeah. You was trying to explain that earlier too, Kyle. You know, how can you have a disagreement and you're not even generally informed about said subject? You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But you know, we gotta walk with them. We definitely gotta walk with them, and that's why I take my time, you know, to have some of these discussions. You know, I don't know everything. I learn a lot of, you know, a lot of different things when I'm on these panels myself. You know, sometimes I got outdated information. You know, so you know, I just I appreciate the sparks. You know what I mean, to dig deeper. But yeah, we definitely. I mean, we definitely need to have to have a at least a general understanding about how to differentiate, you know, sound information from bad information. You know, sometimes I hear people say, "Well, you can't don't listen to the news and don't listen to CNN," and you know, sometimes they got good information on CNN. You know, like you got to understand how to.
You got to use discernment.
Decipher this. Yes, you have to be able to use discernment. I mean, like you obviously you don't want to ride on every word.
Hold on 1 second.
But go ahead.
Sabian, we don't cut each other off over here, bro. It's an intelligent conversation, yo. You can't do it, yo. You break a train of thought, yo. Come on, we all experts at breaking people's train of thoughts. We don't want to do that. Go ahead, Concrete Court.
But you know, I just like we need to be more responsible about how we gather our information, especially if we gonna be disseminating it as if the information was correct. You know, so you know that's basically my point.
You want to say something, Sabian?
Yeah, I just wanted to build off of what Corey was just saying. You know, that word discernment. My mom would throw that word at me a whole lot. I really didn't realize what she was saying until I started looking into the word myself. And that's one of the things that has allowed me to start to parse out or siphon out the misinformation from the good information, the bad information from the good information. So all discernment is if you want to take it to the spiritual side, God's mind, using God's mind. So use your deep mind in order to find out what the real information is, not your first mind. Use your second mind.
Got you. Where you at, Tone? What's up?
Yo, what up? What's going on, fellas?
How you doing? What
I'm good.
What
Yeah, I'm just listening in. You know, I think, you know, with the science, it's kind of hard to get everybody on board because, you know, it was funny because I was talking to a guy at my job. You know, I was telling him, you know, I got my son in the Taekwondo. I'm about to put him in the football, telling him to have straight A's. But, you know, they look at it like, you know, they don't, you know, being a know-it-all is not cool.
I said, that's cool. I don't want them to be around people like you. I want them to be around a whole bunch of know-it-alls, you know. But you know, I wanted to share something what I was breaking down to my wife, and something about science. One of my favorite movies is The Day After Tomorrow, when they were trapped in the library. And the dude was trying to tell them don't go outside, but you had the black cop dude. He was telling everybody, come on, everybody else, walk in on the ice. We need to head down south. And the dude told him, if you go outside, it's gonna get worse. The weather's gonna get worse. It's gonna get colder. You won't make it. One guy that was actually an atheist, he was saving a white dude. He was saving the Bible at the end. It was funny. But he was asking where he's getting this information from. And he was telling him that his father was a weatherologist or something like that. And the dude said was like, all right, well, I'm sticking with the science. But let's say hypothetically it was about 300 people in that room in the library. I say maybe about 95% left and took that option to go out there on that ice.
Whoa. So they asked him.
And that's crazy too.
Hold on.
Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
wait a minute. Run the story back again. Let me focus.
All right. So on the day after tomorrow, they in New York. It's raining hard. The weather's about to get real freezing ice cold. So they go into, because the big waves, tidal wave come. You know what I'm saying? And they got to run up, into the library to get hot so they don't get flooded by the water. So it got so cold because they was basically getting into another ice age. So the boy father, he works and going into Antarctica, studying the ice and in the earth and everything. So he ended up getting a hold to his father, and his father told him, "Don't go outside, wait it out." So once he found that out, he like, "All right, we're gonna wait it out." But he ain't share that information with nobody. So once the ice froze, people was walking, you know what I'm saying, trying to just walk and go down south to try to, walk past the storm, get through the storm. It was a black cop dude telling everybody, hey, everybody's walking. That's what we need to do. Come on, let's everybody get ready. We ain't got enough food. So they had like a little 30-second debate between the tall black dude cop and the little white boy that had the father that was like a weatherologist, something like that. I can't remember what it actually was. But the dude was telling him, don't go outside. The young white dude was saying, don't go outside. Don't go outside. It's going to get bad. You won't survive. And one white dude, which actually was an atheist, and what was funny because he was saving a book at the end of the movie. He was saving the Bible. And he was asking the little white dude, where are you getting this information from? And that's when he told that my father is a weatherologist or whatever. And so the white dude that was the atheist, he was like, all right, I'm sitting back, I'm trusting the science. Right. But like 95 to 97% of the people, people that left, they didn't trust the science. And I said, man, that is a deep, part in where we are in reality. People is just not going to accept science. It go against their belief, it go against their religion, their faith, and it go against their self-esteem. That's one that's very, very important that people don't really mention, is the self-esteem part. And that's one thing we just gonna have to accept as human beings, you know what I'm saying? Homo sapiens sapiens, is that everybody's not gonna be on board with it. And maybe, some people, that's that saying we tell you got 2-3 kids. 2 kids, you can tell them, hey, don't touch the stove. When one kid, you can't tell them. You just gotta let them go ahead and burn the hell out of themselves. and then they get the point, But unfortunately, with viruses and bacteria and stuff, you that one time getting sick might be your last time, And it was funny, I was on your Facebook. My name Anthony Winslow on the Facebook, and people was talking about the bacteria don't lead to diseases. And the one dude, he threw out a word, and I'm like, what this nigga? What is that word? What is it? I'm like, I know that. At first I thought he misspelled something. I can't remember the word was. I went to go look it up, and I'm like, oh, you a nutritionist? I'm like, I ain't even about to go there with you, dude. I already know. And so I showed him a couple of books that, me and my wife she in school, she trying to get her farm, she getting her Farm D license. Okay. So I'm showing him academia books. This dude showed some straight pseudo unscientific books, man. I was like, yeah, I'm not going there with you. This gonna be like I see how you and Divine go back and forth. That dude won't stop. So I already know where this gonna go. And I ain't a type nigga, man. I'm like, I'm cool. So yeah, but I just wanted to throw that point out, man, about that movie, man. Everybody ain't gonna agree with science. And and keep pushing that, let them know about, look, man, the Democrats, they ain't no better than the Republicans.
Mhm.
And man, always keep an eye open. But it's very good that Black people are starting to get aware of politics, because I think we can become very powerful with that shit, though. But that's it.
Hey man, I appreciate you coming through. First time caller that I see.
No, it was my second time. I called about like 8 months ago. I was on. It was me, X. We was talking about. X was talking shit about niggas not talking right and shit. I was like, yeah.
Hey, look. Hey, and they died out.
They
died out there on that. They died out there on that ice too, man. You left that out. They died when they walked out there in that ice.
Yeah,
they
did.
froze
They
up.
froze to death.
Yeah,
Instantly.
What it was, they were saying that if you out there when that wind blows, it's gonna be so cold you're gonna freeze up.
Man,
Yeah,
That's what happened.
instantly.
That stone, they instantly froze up because that frost came through, the freeze came through.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
And that dude of virology, one of y'all ended up getting me hip to it. I think it might have been Kent. They got everybody hip to virology. I forgot the dude's name. They have a group of
Osterholm.
Yeah, man, dude did a breakdown on the Neanderthal gene last week. Man, the shit is crazy, man.
Who did it? Who did it?
The dude that what's his name, Kent?
Michael Osterholm.
No.
Talking about the.
It's like a group of them. They be having virologists or whatever. Yeah, they be having a virologist on there on virology or whatever. But hold on, let me try to look it up. I'm on my phone, but I also got the shit on my TV. Yeah, dude was breaking down the Neanderthal genes. I was telling my wife, because I was like, man, you know what I'm saying, and all the people that's credible and these kind of,
Where the hell is the brother that wanted to have to talk about the African spirituality? Does anybody know where he's at?
Let me see. Hold up. Let me mute my
All right.
thing.
Does anybody have an idea where the brother is that wanted to have a conversation about the African spirituality? Where the hell are you, bro?
Oh, he didn't want to have that conversation.
He did, man. He sent the bread. He did. He really did. He paid for this.
Oh, he sent
the bread?
He sent the bread, yo. Where you at, yo?
Man, that might be a donation, man. Just take it as a blessing.
Donation.
I hate to send money back.
He didn't really want that. He knew better than that.
No, he sent the money. That's a cool deal, yo. Where you at, bro?
If you don't show up, that's a forfeit, man. That's yours.
Hey, listen, I need everybody to go ahead. Where you at? I'm Sosa. Why you ain't on it? What you doing, man? Here, man. Where you at? Bluffing, where you at? There you go, I'm Sosa. Hey, look, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like. Man, we got almost 60, 70 people in here today. That's good. We climbing. So it must be the time we going. We might have to catch this space in here like this real quick. Might have to catch this space and get y'all so we can build this up right. Really. All right.
No doubt.
Hit that subscribe.
3 in the morning ain't making it, huh?
Funny guy. Everybody be wow. But I gotta shout out to Garfield, because a lot of people didn't kind of spewed over from Garfield channel, because they really don't know where we at. They probably don't even know we got a Serial Killer channel. We building it slow. Definitely building it slow.
Like we want top quality discussions over here. You know what I mean? We don't want it all wild and crazy. Not saying that Garfield is wild and crazy or nothing like that, but we want to have pertinent outside of the Bible discussions. You dig me?
Yes, all of us. That's the thing for everybody.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about the Bible. I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't know nothing about it, bro.
You be over there.
You got me.
That virology dude is Vincent Resiniello. I can't pronounce the last name. It's RACANIELLO.
Hey, yeah, Detroit. Where you at, man? Detroit. Oh, hey, yeah, I used to be in the 10th Marines, yo. Sure did. What about it? I was in the 10th Marines. Sure was. Camp Lejeune. Sure was an artillery unit. Played football, and I was a damn good football player in the Marines. That sure as hell was. Got me out of doing all the field work and all that nonsense. And I was in communications. I was in communications. I was a wireman. Wire up the technology, wire the guns up, you know what I'm saying? Community, so they could communicate, wire the guns together so they had the communication, all that. Yeah, that's what I did. Why you asked that question? Interesting though, bro. Was you out there in Camp Virginia? Hey, can I tell y'all something that everybody should do? I think Vance was talking about it. I think Vance said you got to go to the, I was at Fort Benning, Georgia. You got to go to a place where there is no lights. Plain and simple, go to a place where there is no lights and clear day, no clouds, and wait till it get pitch black dark, and you will never be the same again.
I agree with that.
I'm telling you, you will never be the same again. When you can actually feel like you can reach out and grab a star, your life will be different. You know what I'm saying? It'll make you feel like you're part of a greater thing, but you are, that you have no control over. But to see a clear sky, right, is really looking back into the past and see what your ancestors seen and how they was trying to figure it out, and how the foundation they laid helps us understand we understand today. It's all built off of, pillars and gradual understanding and building on and building on. What's going on, Sean?
Man, coolin'. I was just on the phone with a customer, so I wasn't saying. I'm a peace to everybody in the chat, man. Everything y'all been talking about been 100. So I'm in total agreement with what y'all saying. I just think that when I wish the brother would have showed up too. I wanted to hear what he had to say.
Hold on, let's see if it's him real quick. Where you at?
Yeah, hey, it's Garfield here. Peace and love, family. Hey, you know what? Damn, man. I know I'm trying to figure out. He used to be in Google chats with us, man. All the time. He used to always be arguing with y'all and then say he beat y'all up.
Yeah.
He's like a calmer version of Michael Edwards, man.
Yeah.
But he's trying to you see, now him and Sean gonna kick off because he's trying to equate the mindset of the Abrahamic faith with the West African culture. Y'all gonna kick off. But he ain't asking nothing crazy. He just gonna talk about the Orishas and how y'all look at it and trying to justify him being in the Abrahamic faith and calling himself the Nile Valley Hebrew. It's gonna be a good conversation. It's gonna be a good conversation.
He come over here. He gotta actually practice that stuff because I know Sean and I know
Who that? Kyle?
Yeah, this Kyle. What's up, man?
So you jumped out of the Dagger Squad and come over here, man.
Yeah, man, I'm done with Dagger Squad.
Why you wilding, man? You a damn cancer like me, man. I'm like when they say
I was like, I can't get promoted. I'm a general.
Oh, okay. Hey, you could be whatever you want to be, man. This is America. Shit. I found that out when I came over here with my X-rays in my hand with that green card shit. I knew I could be anything I want to be in America that day. Okay? Yeah. So hey, you could be whatever you want to be, bro. All right?
Yeah.
Sure. Man. Until white folks hit you with that reality. That's about it. But it should be a good conversation though.
I know. Where's he at?
What I'm saying?
Where the hell he at?
I don't know, man. You're gonna have to give him a refund, man. Press that refund button.
Oh, you don't want to start playing with refunds.
Oh man.
Don't let joke about refunds here. All right, so where you at, brother? Come on now. Where you at? Oh, 18.
Yeshua Libyan now. Damn, man. I had his email.
You don't know about the channel, the Pseudo-science channel? You don't know about that?
Damn, man. Who can I ask about him right now? Damn. I haven't been in Google chats for a while.
Man, where you at, bro?
Damn.
I remember he was taking a licking back then.
And then he would come off and say he beat up you, Asar, and everybody, and Jonathan. That's what he would say.
Message him on Cash App.
He's like, yo.
How?
I beat all of them up.
They saying message him on Cash App.
Okay, how? What I gotta do?
I never did that before. I don't know.
I've never done it before either.
Go
How
to
y'all do it?
your notifications on Cash App, and then you can respond back.
I did. I could only reply. I mean, I could only hit him with a fucking wishman. How can I?
It should allow you to add some text into it too.
It ain't let me do it. I can only add text when I send them some money.
Oh dang.
Fuck. This is bananas, yo.
I mean, you fulfilled your obligation. Unc. I don't understand. I mean, it's a contract. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You honored your contract.
Yo, let me jump
What
off,
else,
man. Yo, Unc, you got everybody crazy on your channel. So let me jump off and watch. Let me watch from the sidelines.
Oh, man.
All right. Let me watch from the sidelines. All right, man.
All right.
See y'all later. All right, peace.
All right.
Yeah.
Peace, Garfield.
Yeah, hey, Byron, wherever you at, bro, matter of fact, you've been supporting like a motherfucker. I'm gonna give you that. Appreciate
Nigga said send him $1 and leave him a message. Or send him 1 cent and leave him a message.
Oh, okay. Can I? All right. Where you at? Let me do that. Mr. Byron. That's where the hell you at? I ain't seen him. That was gonna be a good conversation. I was gonna let him get his thing off. Let him get his thing off.
They was over there talking a bunch of
Huh?
They was over there talking a bunch of nonsense.
Was he?
And that's it. And you take the right approach. It's hard sometimes. It's frustrating for a person who don't have as much patience as you.
Right.
You do definitely take the correct approach. You let people explain everything, and then you pretty much reiterate what they said back to them to know how dumb it sounds. But I don't got the patience to go through all that.
Yeah, mine running kind of thin too. Like Thunder, like when Thunder was reading, had y'all just let him read, the article was gonna kill him.
Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. I wanted to hit Thunder. Where the hell Thunder at? Thunder always try to pull up formidable challenge. He tries hard. We gotta get
Call him the crock walk.
You know what Thunder at? Thunder out there getting his Trump shirt ready for tomorrow, boy.
His Trump hat, his Trump cap, his Trump shirt.
Oh yeah.
His Trump outfit. He got a Trump outfit.
His jeans, creasing them things up in the front and everything.
It's funny about that one. The guy's out getting his Trump hat.
He got his Trump costume.
Oh man.
Running down the street talking about MAGA. I got a question. When was America ever great?
Huh?
How can you make something that wasn't great again?
I said the link. All right, man. So how much time we been rocking? We don't want to go long. Man, y'all gotta make sure y'all subscribe. We gotta get our damn subscribers up, man. Come on with that shit. We only got 327 subscribers, man. Y'all dogging us right now, yo. Come on, man.
Well, I'm finna subscribe right now. I'm already subscribed to. I just found your channel. I just found this right now today. Yeah, that's why I've always been watching on Real Black Atheist.
Man, what are you good for, man? It's on our side, man. If you don't got the damn subscription, we done. Shit.
Share it with your friends.
Share it with your friends.
What was he saying though? What was his premise though? Outside of what Garfield said.
Let me see. Trying to act like you could be a Nile Valley Hebrew. That shit sound crazy.
What?
He supported though, yo. I ain't gonna.
That's what he claimed.
Yeah.
Was it Sonny?
No, Sonny on y'all keep messing with Sonny. Sonny just
No, I was just asking. I know Sonny be playing sometime.
Sonny just believe the virus ain't real. Ain't nobody been sick in California yet. That's Sonny.
Sonny lying about that, man.
Sonny lying through the crack of his ass.
Hey, Okay, so entertain me as an uneducated guy on the Bible. Being a Nile Valley Hebrew don't sound that outlandish to me. Looking at it from my perspective. I mean, ain't that the general area?
It is definitely the general area, Corey. But the thing is that the Hebrews, the people who were in the land of Canaan, were very, very high admixed people. That means that they had a lot of European DNA that goes back 40,000 years. And so, as a West African or a Sub-Saharan African or whatever we're going to call ourselves, you know what I'm saying? It's impossible to be that without showing that admixture that was there in that area for all the people. You feel me? And so, like, when Negroes or Black people or African American or whatever word we want to use to call ourselves, Mika, when we use these terms, we have to understand what comes with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't personally know anybody who is an indigenous West African that has J haplogroup or has been admixed with Neanderthals and all these things that would come with being a Nile Valley Hebrew. And so it's ridiculous that people would disown who they are, their genetic heritage, do away with all the facts that are involved with that process just to be in the Bible. And that's the confusion that we have. Like, people really want to be part of that Bible, fam.
I think it's good though that at least he understands some scientific terms these days, so we can get him through the science. So I'm saying that if you are a Hebrew that practice Judaism and you lived in the Nile Valley, maybe that's what he's trying to say. Because of course, I think you might have had Asiatics living in the Delta.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. If he's identifying with that culturally, or is he trying to genetically? Yeah, that would be it would seem to make sense. I don't say it makes sense, but be more feasible culturally, even though you can't have a monotheistic with a polytheistic. That'd be kind of crazy.
Well, hey, can you like I really want to touch on what you're saying, because let's talk about the root. The root to this thing is that these people are claiming to be Afro-Asiatics, right? Because there's a word Afro in front of it. They believe that, hey, it's African. Let's look up the people who lived in the Levant area, and let's look at how much they are admixed, how much European that they have at a deep physiological level. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about 40,000 years ago, these people were mixed with Europeans. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at any type of sculpture of Sumeria, these people have straight hair. Well, they have relaxed hair and blue eyes. Why? Because they're not the same people as we are. You know what I'm saying? And like, we constantly think that because something was in Africa that we're the same ethnic group. We don't apply this thought process for Asia. We allow Russians to be Asians and Chinese people to be Asians, and you can look at them and clearly tell them apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's the lore of the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Because the Bible has power in the Western civilization because white people like it, and for these people who are trying to empower themselves, they have to find something to attach themselves to. And so, like, that's the thing, Sean. Like, these people, they try to find these Bible powerful things and look at African culture and say, hey, this is similar. Hey, this is similar. So guess what? We're not that bad. And they use the Bible to justify African spirituality, and that's my problem with people. It's like, it stands alone. You know what I'm saying? We don't allow it to have its own reality, its own existence. We always have to compare it to a Bible or to something that white people gave us. And I don't for the life of me understand it.
Can y'all see my screen?
Yep.
DNA from the Bible's Canaanites lives on in modern Arabs and Jews. A new study of ancient DNA traces the surprising heritage of these mysterious Bronze Age people. Published May 8th, 2020, by Andrew Lawler. They are best known as the people who lived in a land flowing with milk and honey until they were vanquished by the ancient Israelites and disappeared from history. But a scientific report published today reveals that the genetic heritage of the Canaanites survives in many modern-day Jews and Arabs. So that right there just really shuts their whole argument down. The study in Cell also shows that migrants from the distant Caucasus Mountains combined with the indigenous population to forge the unique Canaanite culture that dominated the area between Egypt and Mesopotamia during the Bronze Age, lasting from approximately 3500 BC until 1200 BC. The team extracted ancient DNA from the bones of 73 individuals buried over the course of 1500 years at 5 Canaanite sites scattered across Jordan, Israel, and Jordan. They also factored in data from an additional 20 individuals from 4 sites previously reported. Individuals from all sites are highly genetically similar, says co-author and molecular evolutionist Liren Carmel of Jerusalem Hebrew University. So while the Canaanites lived in far-flung city-states and never coalesced into an empire, they shared genes as well as a common culture. The researchers also compared the ancient DNA with that of modern populations and found that most Arabs and Jewish groups in the region owe more than half of their DNA to Canaanites and other peoples who inhabited the ancient Near East, an area encompassing much of the modern Levant, Caucasus, and Iran.
Xavier, we can't hear you, fam. I'm not sure if it's just me, but it's going in and out really, really bad. So, like,
well, you can pick it up.
Okay, I'll pick up where Sabio left. Well, I don't even know where you left off. Be honest with you, some of this start.
I left off at the researchers also compared the ancient DNA.
All right, so the researchers also compared the ancient DNA with that of modern populations. Found that most Arab and Jewish groups in the region owe more than half of their DNA to Canaanites and other people who inhabited the ancient Near East, an area encompassing much of the modern Levant.
I asked you to unmute.
And Iran.
What is it? You just transferred her, right? Yeah. All right. I was in the bathroom, so I guess you got my voicemail.
I know he'll fussing with his baby mama. Sean, meet your mic, bro.
I ain't got no number to call her back. Let's see.
Yeah, out there tripping.
All right, the study, a collaborative effort between Carmel's lab and ancient DNA lab at Harvard University, headed by geneticist David Wright and other groups, was by far the largest of its type in the region. Its findings are the latest in a series of, damn, you skip down. So Mark Haber, a geneticist at the Wellcome, damn it. All right, so his findings are the latest in a series of recent breakthroughs in our understanding of this mysterious people who left behind few written records. And you can go ahead and scroll down now. Mark Haber, a geneticist at the Wellcome Trust Sanger Institute of Hickson, whatever this is, United Kingdom, co-led a 2007 study of 5 Canaanite individuals from the coastal town of Saddam. These results show that modern Lebanese can trace more than 90% of their genetic ancestry to Canaanites. I mean, after that, you can just stop really, because like it's showing that these people that live in the land right now are 90% tied to the ancestors that was in this land. And I would challenge anybody who is African American or coming from the sub-Saharan regions of Africa to show me that you have anything more than 5 or 10%, because I doubt that you do. And if you do have 5 or 10%, it's because someone had sex with one of your ancestors.
And before you continue, you also got a study that goes deeper into what this was just saying.
Yeah, just
I can also share.
No, you don't gotta share. Just put in the chat room. You will not Bible me to death. Give me the source so we can drop it in the chat for people to read for further studies.
This source? This source is from
Yeah, give me that one so I can give people. Put in your pseudo killer folder. Some little DNA studies. Why y'all Negropeans ain't Canaanites? I don't know. Anybody?
Oh, this is from nationalgeographic.com.
Yeah, I need to order that. They was a little bit high this time around when I wanted to order them. I don't want to order that. Give you 6 issues for $25 a year. I don't want that. What happened to the once a month? That's what I want.
Yeah, this source is nationalgeographic.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a thing on that. Hey, where you at? Anti-theist, Concrete Coy.
What up, Unc? What up?
Yeah, I'm at to change the title. You wanna some closing thoughts, man? We ain't gonna stay here long, man. We can't do it. It's a good time for us though, real quick. You know what I'm saying? For we and then real quick. I like this time.
My closing thoughts is everybody have a plan to vote if you ain't voted already. So, understand where you're gonna vote. You still got tomorrow. I think the polls close at 6:00. So just get down there and put your vote in. It ain't all about Biden and Trump. It's about your local officials. So get down there and get it in. Make your voice heard. That's my closing statements.
All right, man. Killer official. Where you at, Sean? You got a closing statement? Muted up.
Yo. Yeah, I think we should all follow the scientific method. And, I guess he was going to come on and talk about the Orisha. They have nothing to do with the Bible or Jesus or Moses. And that's easy to prove. So, yeah.
Easy to prove. All right. Winslow. Yeah. Tone Winslow.
Yo, what up? I'm just gonna say, man, everybody stick to science. Don't fall into that large percent. If you have doubt in yourself, just keep thriving, man. It ain't an easy journey, but you're always ahead of someone, and just always remember that.
It ain't easy.
And also, always improve, man. I was in school for pharmacy technician. Quick one. I was in school for pharmacy technician. It was a teacher that was in there. She said she goes every year to go for a computer class because technology is always, evolving. Evolving.
Mm-hmm.
And she just gotta, stay up on the knowledge. If you're 45 years old, 65, hell, 75 years old, don't be afraid to go in and take something, a course. Even if you ain't trying to get a degree in something, take a course just to up your knowledge on game on certain aspects. And you ain't even got to go into a class. Some of the classes be online, learn how to do little things. Because one thing, if you got young kids, they're going to outsmart your ass on them computers and them phones. So you better get your ass on technology.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got to say.
All right, brother. Appreciate you. Where you at, Vance? Real quick. Where you at, Vance? You at? Unmute yourself.
Hey, y'all go subscribe, Real Black Atheist Podcast, or Real Black Atheist on Fire Podcast on Apple Podcasts. That's all I got. This show will be on there. Shout out to the Pseudo Killers. Shout out to shout out to the panel. That's it. I ain't gonna say too much. Y'all done had a whole show. I done missed it.
Don't worry about it. I like this little time slot. This ain't bad.
It's good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Right off that Garfield.
Ain't bad to ease into. Yeah, make sure everybody subscribe, man. I am King Sosa. Where you at? Closing statement.
Yeah. What's good? Hey, peace. Hey, all I want to do is say, shit, peace and blessings. Hey, and let's if you got time, let's put together a post election show, man. Like after everything decided, man, check the temperature of the people after we find out who won, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if you got the time,
that's good.
Do stuff like that.
Let's do that. That's a bet. We definitely gonna do that. All right, bet. Sonny, where you at? Sonny, ain't no coronavirus in California. Where you at? Sonny doing his work. All right, so I guess that's everybody. Shango, you went already, right? Corey went already. All right, so yeah, man, I appreciate everybody that slid through real quick, man. I don't know where the brother at. He didn't show up. Make sure y'all subscribe. Appreciate you, Mika. Man in the chat room, appreciate you. I see you.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all.
See Miss Sims, I see you. All right, Miss Tiffany, I see you. Appreciate you. All right, New York, I see you. Rock City, New York. What's up, Kofi?
Sean, you ain't get your closing statements in.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, man. Look, man. Subscribe, Pseudo Killers, man. Support Brother Vance, blog talk show, yo. Support Brother Corey, Kent, CK, she not here. Sosa, you know what I mean? Support everybody, man. We're doing the real work to try to get people scientifically literate so you can be able to advance knowledge and use that knowledge that is provided through these channels and platforms to not only protect against pseudoisms, but advance knowledge in your household, which are also advanced knowledge in your community, which is the utmost solution. So it's like putting that information in action. And right now you got brothers actually doing that on numerous levels, putting that information to action. And you know, it's easy for us to get caught up in all the beliefs and all the mysticisms and the feel good rhetoric and so on and so forth, because we've been mentally challenged, and our attention span is about the same. It's about the same speed or time it takes to microwave a banquet meal, 1 minute and 30 seconds. So we have to change that. We have to get out of the quick fix era and get back into the slow cooking process that actually made the meal taste better. So you know, go subscribe to the Mossy Warrior Clan YouTube channel, Kofi Pie Side Research Team YouTube channel, like pages, you know what I'm saying? Go support our books. Go to KofiPieSideTV.com, purchase Spears of the Mossy from Spears to Pen,
right.
One Night Before Bed, Colorado Trip to the Motherland, and my latest edition, From Cocaine to Consciousness, and Kofi's As I Learn, We All Learn books. Yeah, we booked up, we sourced up, we stepping on Pseudo's necks, and we down for the cause. That's my piece.
Hey, look, and with that, man, we out, man.